I'm going to save you hours of scrolling AliExpress during the anniversary sale. 10 watches, 3 price tiers, every single one personally vetted. Let's get into it. Coming in first, and this is the cheapest watch on the list, the Tophill Bauhaus Quartz, starting from around $56 during the sale. Now Tophill might not be on your radar yet, but they've been quietly putting out solid pieces. This one's a proper Bauhaus-style dress watch, clean dial, domed sapphire crystal and a Miyota quartz movement, keeping things simple and reliable. What surprised me here is the finishing at this price. The dial is genuinely clean, not trying to do too much. It's a low-maintenance, grab-and-go watch that looks significantly more expensive than it is. At $56 during the sale, you simply can't go wrong as an entry point or a gift. Next up, still under $100, the Addiesdive AD2502 at $90. This one's a 36mm titanium alloy piece with a Japanese VH31 quartz movement, and that's the sweeping seconds quartz, so it has that smooth sweep that makes people do a double take thinking it's automatic. They're offering black and green dials, and I have to say, the green dial on this thing is mesmerizing. There's something about how the light catches it. Syringe hands, clean printed numerals, domed K1 mineral crystal, screw-down crown, and 100 meters water resistance. For $90. In titanium. I mean, this is the kind of value that just didn't exist 2 years ago. If you want a lightweight daily beater that punches way above its price point, this is it. The Hruodland F016. If you've been in the AliExpress watch space for a while, you've probably seen this one reviewed a dozen times, and there's a reason for that. It's a 43mm piece. Yes, it wears large with that 52mm lug-to-lug, but those curved lugs genuinely help. What's got people talking about this specific variant is the full lume white dial. In daylight, it's clean and bright, and when the lights go off, the entire dial just lights up. Inside, you've got the Seagull ST36, a hand wound movement. There's something satisfying about winding your watch in the morning. It's a ritual. And at $130 for this level of lume and finishing, that's an absolute bargain. Now for something completely different, the Seagull Rolling Panda, around $200. This is one of those watches where you either love it or you scroll past it, and I love it. It's funky. The Rolling Panda replaces the 5 o'clock marker. The smaller version has a panda-faced seconds hand, and here's the best part, everything glows in the dark, including the panda. And the panda choice actually makes sense here. The giant panda is China's national animal, so it's a playful little nod to the brand's roots. It comes in 41mm and 44mm versions. The 41mm gets 200 meters water resistance. The 44mm gets 100. Inside is Seagull's own automatic caliber ST25. This is a proper Chinese-made movement from one of the most established movement manufacturers in the country. This isn't a homage. It's not trying to be anything else. It's a genuinely original design with personality, and in a world of Submariner homages, that actually counts for something. If the Seagull was about originality, this next one is about doing a homage right. The Octopus Kraken 0025, a BB54 homage, for around or just under $200. 37mm case, 45.5mm lug-to-lug, 200 meters water resistance, screw-down crown and case back. It's a proper spec sheet, but what sets this apart from the dozens of other BB homages on AliExpress is the finishing. The bracelets are genuinely well built with quick release. 5 color options including that lagoon blue that everyone's going to want, and I'll put it this way, the quality here is comparable to what you'd get from San Martin, Farasut or Cronos. That's not a statement I make lightly. If you've been eyeing the original Tudor Black Bay 54 but aren't ready to spend $4,000, this is the way to test those waters. The Cronos L6051M at $225. And this one's a new release I'm genuinely excited about. Cronos has finally done what people have been asking for, a 36mm variant. Previous versions were 39, and while those were excellent, the 36mm variant opens this up to so many more wrists. The proportions are fantastic, 40.5mm lug-to-lug and just 10.15mm thick. 6 dial variations with different patterns. The rhombus and scale finishes are the standouts for me. Movement options are either the PT5004 or the Miyota 905S. And here's a detail that matters. The PT5004 is a dateless version of the PT5000, which means no ghost date position. It just looks cleaner. Cronos has the best branding among AliExpress watch brands in my opinion. They listen to feedback, they actually improve their watches with each version, and the quality to price ratio is genuinely unbeatable. The Martin SN0144CG, recently released, around $330. This is what I'd call a proper gator watch. Go anywhere, do anything. 39mm, 46.5mm lug to lug, just over 10mm thick, Miyota 90S5 inside, 100 meters water resistance. They're offering mother of pearl and grained dial designs. My recommendation, go for the white or salmon grained dials. The contrast with the black hands and Chinese numerals is stunning. There's a railroad track on the outer dial that ties the whole design together. San Martin's finishing has improved noticeably. They've switched to a text logo on this one, which is more balanced and doesn't clash with the dial elements. Small detail, big difference. This is a complete package, and at $330 during the sale, it's San Martin at their best. The Boderry Landmaster Chronograph, around $400, and if you've watched my channel before, you know I'm a fan. This started as a Kickstarter project, and what they delivered is impressive. A fully titanium Grade 2 chronograph powered by the Peacock 4601 movement. That's a clone of the Swiss Valjoux 7750, made by a manufacturer that specifically specializes in chronograph accuracy. 38.5mm diameter, 15.75mm thick. Yes, it's chunky for a chronograph. But here's the thing, at 119 grams in full titanium, it's actually comfortable. The weight just disappears on the wrist. 6 color choices with those textured sandy dials, 3 subdials, domed sapphire crystal, titanium bracelet. This is a lot of watch for the money. A Swiss equivalent chronograph at this spec level would run you well over $1,000. Now this one might surprise you at this point in the video. The Berny AM212M, starting from $146. I put it here, not in the lower tiers, because of what's inside. This is a Miyota 9015 automatic. The watch itself keeps things classic. A 40mm stainless steel case, around 11mm thick, sapphire crystal option, and 50 meters of water resistance. It's slim enough to slide under a cuff, which is exactly what you want from a dress watch. Available with sapphire or mineral glass, 3 color options, gold, black and white. The white dial is the cleanest of the 3 in my opinion. Skeleton hands, the classic 12369 layout with that elegant dress watch font. If you need a dress watch for the sale, this is the one. The movement alone justifies the price. And saving what might be the most interesting pick for last, the Thorn T028 Vintage Diver. There are 3 versions here and the pricing varies quite a bit. The brown and black dial models usually sit around the $200 mark, but the one with the natural petersite stone dial? That jumps to around $500 during the sale. Let me know in the comments what you think about that price difference. Specs are solid too. A 37mm case, 45.5mm lug to lug, 200 meters of water resistance, domed sapphire crystal, and a bronze ring around the bezel for extra grip. And those dials really do capture that vintage diver look. Thorn's quality has been improving steadily, and the package here is actually pretty generous. You get a Hruodland leather strap plus 2 additional bezels included in the box. Now, I will say, I'm not completely sold on their bracelet quality yet, so I'd personally stick with the leather strap or throw it on a NATO. At around $200 for the standard dial versions, this is a vintage diver that punches well above its price point. And that petersite stone dial, that's a conversation starter every single time. So there you have it, 10 watches that are genuinely worth your money during the AliExpress Anniversary Sale 2026. No filler, no fluff, just watches I'd actually recommend. Every link is timestamped and pinned in the description. If you do grab something through those links, it helps the channel at no extra cost to you, and I genuinely appreciate it. Let me know in the comments, which one are you grabbing? Or did I miss something that should have been on this list? I want to hear your picks. If you're new here, I do these deep dives on AliExpress watches, microbrands, and affordable horology regularly. Hit subscribe if that's your thing. Keep ticking and stay safe.